Good morning, children. How are you all? Okay, good. I hope you all good. And also, I hope you all well prepared for your FA1 examination. So, in today's lecture, we are going to start revision of some important questions like MCQs or match the following and fill in the blanks for the chapter number 1, chapter number 8 and chapter number 14. So that is useful for you in your FA1 and it's some type of practice for you. So let's start. Okay, so we start with the basic MCQs of with the textbook. So first we solve from the textbook and then we'll moving on the other materials. Okay, so chapter 1. Chapter 1 MCQ. So we solve the MCQ from the textbook and then we'll solve the other important MCQs and match the followings. So first chapter number 1 MCQ of textbook. So first question is that who discovered the sea route of India? Very easy. Option number C, Vasco da Gama. See, I repeat all the questions 2 times. Who discovered the sea route to India? Option C, answer Vasco da Gama. Then the question number 2, during whose tenure was the Public Work Department established in India? During whose tenure was the Public Works Department established in India? At what time the department, Public Works Department were established? At the time of Dalhousie. So answer is B, Dalhousie. Then which of the following statement is false? It is useful for MCQ or true and false. So see, any 3 options are right and 1 is false. So we find the actual answer ki which sentence is a false. So first, option A Battle of Plassey. Plassey was fought in 1757. So that is true. In actual, in 1757 में ही Battle of Plassey fought हुआ था. So that is true. Then option B. The company got a freehold over 24 paraganas of Bengal due to Battle of Plassey. So this one is also true. Then option C. The company got the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha due to the Battle of Plassey. In all the chapters, we didn't study or we didn't read this type of sentence. So this information is not true. That's why the option C statement is a false. Then option D, Sirajuddaula was the Nawab of Bengal during the Battle of Plassey. Yes, absolutely right. So option A, B and D is it true. So option C, the company got the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar, Orissa due to Battle of Plassey. That is a totally wrong because no one information related to this sentence given in our chapter. So that's why this statement is false and our answer of the question number 3 is option C. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Question number 4. Who became the first governor of India? So option A, Warren Hastings, who became the first governor general of India. As we all know that the Warren Hastings was the first governor general of India. See students, if you read properly the chapter, then you are able to give the answer. Otherwise not. If you read and understood properly chapter, then you will give easily answer. But if you didn't, then you have to learn or रट्टा मारो, यही बचेगा. That's why I told you many a times whenever I teach you or I in my lecture कि please students learn this topic, read this topic, and also I provided a 5 to 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes for a particular topic. Please read this read this para. At that time, students those read, they all are able to give answer. So question number 5. With whom did the British fight the Third Mysore War? Option A, Tipu Sultan. The British fight the Third Mysore War with the Tipu Sultan, not with the Marathas, Nizam or Hyder Ali, but with the Tipu Sultan. So here we done the 5 MCQs of the textbook. Now chapter number 8 MCQ, then chapter number 14, and then we'll start the extra MCQ or extra match the following for the FA1. So chapter number 8 MCQ. First MCQ. When was the Indian Constitution framework completed? Remember, in the year 1950. See, we noted down, came to the page number 56, here on 26 January 1950. See? Okay. And how much time for the prepare? 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. Remember, for the fill in the blanks or MCQs or true and false. 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. And on 26 January 1950, our constitution was completed. Framework completed. So option C is the answer. Just a minute. Then the question 2. How many subjects are there in central list? See, in this question, ask for only the central list. But now we see for the 3 lists, central, union and state. So, in union list, there are 97. Then at the state list, there is 66. And at concurrent list, that is 47. Hello. Are you ready? Are you there? Okay. See, in union list 97, in state list 66, and in concurrent list that is 47. 7. Central list 47. It is your concurrent list. How many articles and appendices are there in Indian Constitution? 395 and 12. Very good. How many articles? 395 and appendix 12 are there in Indian Constitution. Then who was the chairman of Constitutional Framework Committee? Rajendra Prasad. See in chapter. Just a minute. See, I underline that here. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of Constitutional Assembly. Clear? And drafting committee was appointed to draft the constitution under the chairmanship of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. So here the question is, who was the chairman of Constitutional Framework? Chairman. Here the question is that president. So that is Rajendra Prasad. But the chairmanship, so Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Then when did Indian Constitution came into existence? 26 January 1950. See. In existence 26 January 1950, Constitution of India came into existence and India was declared a republic nation. Clear? Now, the next question. How many members were there in formation of Constitution Committee 385? India is a republic country because it is a democratic country. See, in question number 6, the answer is 389 members were there in formation of Constitution Committee. See, in page number 56, in second para, Constitutional Assembly comprised 389 members, in which various members from different religion, caste and etc. So total members 389. And in a textbook that is not given the perfect option because 389 is not in any option. So here the answer is 389. Okay. So now we are start the match the following of chapter number 1. In chapter number 8, not that much questions like related to match the following, but in chapter number 1, here there are 2 questions for match the following. So here we solve that. First we complete the 1 and 8 total with the MCQ, FB and match the following. Then we'll start the chapter number 14 because it is half chapter and also it is very easy. So now we doing 1 and 8 first. So question is here. Read the following table. Column A represent war and column B represent the year in which they took place. So match both the column and choose the correct option. These questions may be asked in MCQ or maybe in match the following. So we all know Mysore War. When happened? 1746. Then Battle of Plassey, 1757, and Battle of Buxar, that is in 1764. Clear? So option D is your answer. Mysore War took place event Mysore War took place in 1746, Battle of Plassey in 1757 and Battle of Buxar in 1764. Clear? Okay. Next match the following. Here the column A represent the sailors and column B represent the country which discovered by them. So first Bartholomew dies. Then second Christopher Columbus. Then 3 Americo Vespucci and Vasco da Gama. So first one Bartholomew Diaz ne just a second joined with Vasco da Gama with India. Then Americo Vespucci with America, Christopher with the West Indies, and the first one is the Bartholomew with the Cape of Good Hope. First K, sat B with the second option C, then with the third option D, and with the fourth option A. Okay, is it clear? Okay, and see students, many others events took place and we studied in chapters. There are also asked like this. Just a second. Like this in your paper questions asked. And when we did this chapter, I provide one PDF if you remember for chapter 1, all the events and the year. Remember? So please refer that. It is very useful for you now. Okay? Now we just revise that, but still you have to read at the time of paper. So here the important years and events of chapter 14. So in 1453, conquest of Constantinople by Turkish Muslims. Then 1498, but before that I added 1 year of 1492. You can see I write with the pencil in starting. In 1492, Christopher Columbus. Then in 1498, Vasco da Gama discovered a new sea route to India. Then 1600, Queen Elizabeth of England gave a permission to the East India Company to carry out the trade with the eastern countries. Then in 1613, British East India Company established its first trade center in Surat. Then in 1668, the French East India Company arrived in India for trade. Then in 1687, the British East India Company made Mumbai as its headquarters. Then 1746 and 1763, three massive wars took place between the French East India Company and the British East India Company. Then in 1757, the Battle of Plassey was fought. Same in 1757, foundation of company's rule in India was laid down with the Battle of Plassey. Then in 1764, East India Company fight the United Army at Buxar. Then in 1773, English government passed a regulating act. Then in 1799, fourth massive war took place between the British and Tipu Sultan. Then in 1848, Dalhousie came to India as the Governor General. Then in 1853, the first railway line in India was laid down between the Mumbai and Thane. Then in a last one, 1857, first struggle of independence took place. Clear? So read this. So here we done chapter 1 and chapter 8 MCQs. Match the following. See students, in chapter number 8 not that much important match the following, that's why I did not cover. So chapter 1 and 8 MCQ of textbook, then others match the following and really important events and years we done. And now we moving the chapter number 14. In chapter number 14 there are importance like one table and other state name etc. We'll moving on. Chapter number 14. First, this table is very important in chapter number 14. I told you many a times in the revision lecture and also detailed lectures. Still, I repeat now, this table is also important for you. So now we cover this table again. So iron, where we can find the iron. So in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Goa, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Karnataka, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh. Manganese, Karnataka, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Goa. Copper, Gujarat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. Sikkim, Meghalaya, Maharashtra, West Bengal, MP and Jharkhand. Then bauxite, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand and Gujarat. Then lead, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha and Maharashtra. See, this table is also asked with in match the following. In column A, give represent the minerals, and in column B, represent the state. So in column A, first one is the bauxite. So you can find out that state from the column B. Then Mikai, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Bihar and Jharkhand. Then limestone in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh. Okay. And also important like types of soil. So which type of soil? I hope you all remember there are 6 type of soil. Alluvial, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountainous soil and desert soil. There are 6 types: alluvial, black, red, laterite, mountainous and desert. And see students, solve the extra questions from many materials like Darpan, Navneet, because only a textbook MCQs is not enough. And if you don't read from any material, then you can read the whole the chapters from the textbook. So you can then, if you read and go through all the chapters from the textbook, then you can easily give the answers in examination of any type of question. But you read line by line from the textbook, or else you read from the any any other material, whichever you have. So see students, I told you in last lecture कि हम यहाँ भी आज मैप करने वाले थे, but I see the paper style कि in your paper only MCQs match the following, true and false and blanks are asked. So in that type of questions, map will not asking. Okay. So in detail, maybe we'll doing a map, but not now. Okay. So now let's solve the other MCQs of chapter 1, 8 and 14. And see, in chapter number 14 also the chart of rock is important. Wait, just wait. So here is that chart of rock, types of rock, then subtype and subtype. So igneous, stratified and metamorphic, intrusive and extrusive, volcanic and intrusive, plutonic and hypabyssal. Then in stratified, inorganic, organic and chemical. Then in metamorphic, contact and regional. Then in second stratified, in inorganic, alkaneous, agileous and conglomerate. In chemically form, no one subtopic, and in organic, calcareous and carbonaceous. And please remember the example of a rock, like granite is igneous, then marble is metamorphic. Remember or not? See, in these three types of rock, questions like match the following in column A represent the types of rock, igneous, stratified and metamorphic, and in column B represent the example of rocks like a granite, then marble, then a gypsum or limestone. So you can find out the igneous rock, so with the granite, and stratified rock with the gypsum or limestone or coal, and metamorphic, so with the marble. If you read this, then you can give the answer. Okay, I hope you understood. See, in chapter number 14, we cannot do a directly question, but we solve the important questions from the chapter now. So, and also important this classification of mineral. So here we done the chapter 1, 2 and 14 MCQ match the following and other important questions. So now on your part, you prepare for the examination. Please perfectly learn all the questions like MCQ, true, false, match the following and fill in the blanks. And best of lucks for your all the papers. Your FF1 start from the 10th August. So good luck, all the best and best reading. And please prepare for all the papers and prepare for the worst. You think a very worst paper given an examination, so you work hard for that and then you will get good score. So it's a surprise for you and your parents. Even you study from home, still you got good score, you will get good score. So please read and perfectly videos see and learn properly. So again, I wishing you all the best and best reading. Goodbye everyone.